crypto market in about 24 hours as Bitcoin falls below 50K. Joining us this morning to talk about whether or not we're going to get heightened regulatory scrutiny, former SEC chair and CNBC contributor Jay Clayton. Jay, welcome back. Good to see you.
Nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
So it seems like every headline this week has had that phrase, heightened regulatory scrutiny. It's being blamed for Bitcoin's fall. It's being blamed for the way in which SPAC issuance has screeched to a halt. Is that a legitimate boogeyman or not?
Well, look, let's talk about digital assets more generally, Bitcoin being the best known of the digital assets. And my answer to this is, of course, we're going to have more regulation that touches on digital assets. Let's go with the potential functions for digital assets. We've got store of value, we've got method of payment, and then we've got facilitation of financial transactions. Starting at the very top, in all of those areas, you need transparency. You need to know that any money laundering, any terrorist financing, and frankly, to put a point on it, taxation rules are being followed. You need to know that they're being followed around the globe. Because if you're having financial transactions, we've learned over time that you need those to have what I would say is a legitimate, well-functioning system that doesn't facilitate bad actors. So that is part of what is coming, regardless of the activity, the underlying digital asset activity. And then we can talk about different pieces of regulation depending on whether it's store of value, payment mechanism, or the like. But that's the threshold thing that is coming and needs to come.
So the degree to which and the way in which that is communicated to investors and to traders, how do you see that happening? Which agency necessarily leads on this, and on what timeline? Is this going to be a Q2 story or something this year?
No, I think this is an evolving story that's already started. You know, we have dedicated professionals. I know we've had a transition in government, but we have dedicated women and men at the Treasury, at the SEC, Fed, and frankly, around the world who have been looking at this issue for some time. So this is going to continue to come, and it's going to continue to evolve because, again, those fundamental issues do need to be addressed to have a well-functioning system. I think anybody who's involved in this, any digital asset proponent, believes in their hearts that you need to take care of that. You need to take care of the transparency aspects of this. And then, again, around the activities. So let's talk about store of value. To have a store of value, you still need to be connected to our financial system. If you're a retail customer who wants to get involved in a digital asset for store of value, are you comfortable with custody? Are you comfortable with the market in which it's trading is not being manipulated? Those things are being examined as well.